lovelies, and welcome back to my channel. If it's your first time here, hi, my name is GoY, but you can also call me Mideke, and welcome to episode 1 of Snowy Escape. I'm so excited for this Let's Play. You guys have no clue how excited I actually am. But we're here with the first episode. I hope you guys liked the little introduction that I did in the beginning of this episode. It's just a little bit of an animation where I had the girls meet. They started living together. They're still acquaintances at the moment, but why don't we have a little go and introduce them to you guys? So, if you guys haven't seen the creative sim that I did earlier this week, I will link it in the top right corner of this video. So make sure you guys check that out because it's a little bit more of a discussion about their background. But we'll just start off with the first girl. This is Amy Murray. She's been living in Montgomery for a little while now. She used to live here as a kid because her dad was basically a military man. And she had to move away, so after a couple of years she came back, decided to finish her university over here, and decided to live here. Now she doesn't have a lot of money, you can see it also from basically the amount of money that they have. So she needed somebody to stay with her, and that's where our second girl come in. But for Amy, she's going to be our enthusiast, she's going to be like into sports and everything. For her trade, she's an introvert, she is adventurous, which is something that came with this pack. She loves the outdoors and she has a high metabolism from her aspiration. Now, she also has some other things. That is, I do have some mods installed. If you guys know me for a little while, you do know that I love to play with custom content and I love to play with mods. So I have Slice of Life and Wonderful Whims installed, which do give my Sims a little bit more traits. So from Slice of Life, she does have the composer personality, meaning that she is a flexible and charming artist, always ready to explore and experience something new. Popular hobbies include using their physical and artistic skills, including independent athletics like skiing or swimming, dance and craft projects. She also enjoys entertaining in intimate groups and exploring art and nature. So that's definitely something that fits her. And from Wonderful Whim, she also got the everyman, meaning that she just wants to belong and feel like a part of something. They lack any distinctive identity and rarely stand out. So because she used to travel around as a kid a lot, she didn't really get the opportunity to make a lot of friends. That's why she's also a little bit introverted, not really knowing how to engage with a lot of people, but she does want to be part of like a group and have a nice group of friends. For her skills, both the girls don't have any skills, they don't have any jobs at the moment, but we are going to be having them start a little bit of a job. And then for her aspiration, she is going to have the extreme sports enthusiast, meaning that she's going to be the one who's going to do all the skiing, the climbing, the snowboarding. Of course, our little other girl, Aubrey, will be going with her as well, but it's mostly going to be Amy who's focusing on it. And then with Amy, you see the little cat Yuki. She is a little bit stinky at the moment because she went into some of the bushes and got sprayed by a skunk, which is fun. Did I say skunk? Skunk, I think. But her name is Yuki. She is Amy's cat. She is one of the breeds I can't remember on top of my head right now, but she's one of the breeds that's really common if you go to Japan and you want to buy a cat. This is like #1 breed. We'll look it up later to let you guys know. But this is little Yuki. She's a girl. She is Amy's cat. Amy basically got a cat when she was living here because she was feeling lonely. And Yuki is Japanese for snow, actually. So her name does mean snow, which is kind of a play to Snowy Escape. She is a prowler, she's affectionate, and she's also lazy. And then living with us here is Aubrey. Let's just lower the walls down. So this is Aubrey. She is Amy's new roommate. She started living here because she has a job opportunity as a salary person. She's also going to be the one who's starting the career. Sometimes I have some issues talking. And she's also going to be our sightseer because she has never been living in Montgomery or she's never been here before. It's for her a little bit... I gave her the wrong aspiration. Let me change that real quick. Because she is supposed to have the sightseer. Let's see. Kind of made a mistake over here. Location, Montgomery sightseer. So she's going to be our sightseer. She's never lived here. She's never really traveled outside of the US, but she just graduated from university just like Amy did. And she got a new job, and then they asked her to move over to here to work in a Japanese branch. Of course, she took to the amazing opportunity because she's really excited about it and she wants to go to a different place. She loves traveling, even though she hasn't really gotten the opportunity to do so. So she, of course, will be trying to take everything in that this place has to offer, going to the festivals, looking at like as a real tourist basically. So she does not have the high metabolism trait, but this is actually not supposed to be, so I'll see if I can fix it later on. But she... Oh, I'm on the wrong person. Never mind. We're... Okay, I'm kind of messing up here. Let's just dial a bit. Yes, our girl is supposed to have the extreme sports enthusiast. I'm just messing up. I'm still a little bit tired. I've had a rough night of sleep. Yeah, she is supposed to be sightseer. I forgot to click on her. Guys, I'm sorry, I'm messing up. Don't let know to me in the comments. But Aubrey, she is proper, meaning that they want to tend to disapprove of other Sims improving improper behavior such as mean or mischievous socials, but find themselves happier in formal outfits and have a much easier time with friendly and romantic socials. She is really a social person. She loves to go out, she loves to be around with friends, have fun, go to parties. Like, she's a really social person, which is kind of the opposite of what Amy is. And she's also really career oriented. She was so career oriented that she actually decided to move for her job. So she loves having a lot of jobs to do, always focusing on working. She's also a romantic sim. She does love to do a little bit of flirting with guys, even though it's not always serious. Like, she does love to do the occasional woohoo and everything. And then for her personality, she is a provider, meaning that they're extraordinary, caring, social, and popular people, always eager to help. Popular leisure activities include volunteering in the community, charity, or religious organizations, celebrating holidays and family traditions, cooking, entertaining, and social sports. So she will be joining Amy on the hikes just to bond and just have like that social aspiration or the social vibe. But it's like not really something that she would actually be focusing on doing a lot. She also has the everyman just like Amy, so they both want to be part of a group. But for Aubrey, it's a little bit more easier to make friends. For Amy, it's a little bit less. And then she does have the lover trait, meaning that they crave intimacy, live to experience pleasure, and are very passionate. Nonetheless, with their desire to evoke love in others, they risk losing their own identity and appear shallow. And then from her aspiration, she does have the home turf aspiration, meaning that they're happy when they are in their home neighborhood. And she doesn't have a job at the moment, but we are going to have her join the salary person career. This is a new career that comes with Snowy Escape. It's the only career I think that comes with Snowy Escape. And she's the one that will be having this career. And as I said, she's also the one who's going to be our sightseer. So with her, we're going to go around the world and just try to do like little different sightseeing stuff. So we're going to give her the salary person career, and of course, as I said, we're not seeing any other careers. So about this career, it's dedicating your life to the Farseer Data Corporation and putting its needs above all else is just the first step for a salary person. Stability, respect, and endless hours of work are in your future. Advance to be a supervisor or an expert in your field, all while enjoying morning commutes and evening karaoke. So I think she's going to be a supervisor, she's going to be a boss for sure, but we're just starting out as a new hire working from 9 a.m. to 7 p.m. And this is really typical for Japanese culture to work long hours, work Monday to Friday and then have the weekend off, but work basically all day. Whereas in cultures like mine, like the Netherlands, where I'm from, it's more working from maybe 9 a.m. to 6 p.m., so it's 1 hour less. And basically, we arrive at 9 a.m. sharp and leave at 6 p.m. sharp, or we even leave sometimes earlier. If there's not much to do, then we just leave earlier and still get paid basically for it. But she's going to be our salary person. And I did build them a little home, so this is their home. I did base it off of a real Japanese house. Was looking for floor plans and making sure that I was trying to be as inclusive of the Japanese culture as I could. So there is a little bit of a dining area with the hot pot and everything, where I did try to create the tatami floor as realistic as possible. This is the way to create a tatami floor that is most common in Japanese homes. I also did give them the each rooms upstairs, and I did try to build a little bit of a Zen garden. where the girls can just do a little bit of yoga. I think that definitely Aubrey would like to do a little bit of yoga. And upstairs we do have both of their rooms. So this is Aubrey's room. Hers is a little bit more decorated, a little bit more Western as well. Because she just loves to be like a little bit of a Western girl. It's still in her heart. She does Chanel. She does a little bit of a fashion as well. And she does have all of these pictures, as I do think it would be fun to do a little bit of a photography with her, having her take pictures of Mount Komorebi. Maybe also have her take pictures of Amy when she's doing her snowboarding and her skiing. And then for Amy's room, I didn't decorate it that much because I do think that Amy is a little bit more real, a little bit more minimalistic, not really wanting to have a lot of clutter in her room. But I did try to create it a little bit more with like Japanese vibes. So I did use some stuff from Snowy Escape. I also used some stuff from City Living. And this is actually a custom content stuff that I also use that I think would really suit her room. But this is mostly Amy's house, so it's mostly based on real Japanese stuff, everything that comes from Snowy Escape. I love it, I really like it, but why don't we head over to the city and see what we can explore, starting with maybe a little bit of their aspirations. I'll be going over to the city center and see if we can do something over there. So we're here at the karaoke bar, which I think is Hazakura Karaoke or Hazakura Lounge. And we're just going to see if our girls can order a little bit of food because both of them are very hungry. And I'm really excited to see if there's actually different foods that we can order. I'm not really seeing anything so far, so I don't think we can order any new foods from here. But we do have some vending machines, so let's see if we can do a little bit of looking around for those vending machines. So here are two vending machines. There's also a little bit of a food stall over there, so I'm just going to wait for the food stall to open, otherwise we're going to order some food from the vending machines. But we do have the option to purchase a simi capsule over here, which is something that Aubrey wants, so we're going to have her collect a simi by popping open a capsule. And then in the meantime, Amy, there is a board here, and I think you have to use a Mount Komorebi info board, so why don't we have you get information about the next festival, check the daily wildlife report, just look for everything. We're just going to have her do everything here, and she does probably know all of this stuff, but we're just going to have her learn about skiing and snowboarding as well, because probably a little bit later in this episode we do have her do that as well. And I think the food stall is opening real soon, which is nice. And let's see what our girlie got. Oh, no. I think our vending machine is stuck. But we do have the Festival of Snow real soon coming up, which is at the Tutefani Onsen Bathhouse. It's going to be snow time, so we have to show off your snow pile building prowess and spend time playing in the snow. We have to get like a little bit of or we can get a festival snow outfit, warm up with ikayaki, and then check out little sculptures. So it's going to be on Saturday, which is in 6 days, so we definitely be visiting that. And our vending machine item, they got stuck, so that means that we can shake the machine in order to see if we actually get it. And we're just going to go in tap mode and actually have let's take a little bit of a picture of her shaking the machine. And let's hope it doesn't kill her in the first episode, because that would be very, very sad. It didn't kill her. Luckily, she does get her little item. So it's an uncommon one as well. So open the capsule. Ooh, what did we get? We got a medieval grim. So this is going to go in her room. I think we're going to decorate our house and our places with the simmies as well. So we got a golden medieval grim simmy, which is star rank 5, and it has a environment of 3. Let's just see how many there actually are, because I do think it's actually in these collections. It should be somewhere down here. There is feathers. Is it also in the collections? Yes, here we go. So I think there's 13 in total that you can actually gather. And we got 1 out of 13, so hopefully throughout the Let's Play we can also collect all of these. But we'll just see. If not, then it's a little bit of a shame. If we can, actually, that would be really, really fun. But right now, as I said before, we definitely need to order some food. So let's just see what we can order. Can we interact with the stall? Because I do think it's really cute if that we can order some food. It does look like we can order some sushi, so let's see. Well, first of all, before we order food and see what is actually available, we're going to do a little bit of a hackle because it's always nice to get some discount. And Amy, she has seen that bats have been swarming around Mr. No. Bats have been swarming. Watch out tonight. Carry some of Mr. Wayne's bat bane with you to ward off these pesky flying mammals. If they've driven you, Betty, get some soothing injury balm to recover. These deterrents and remedies can be found in local bits and baubles vending machines. Let's see if we can find one of those. We did get the vending machine item. Also, the Festival of Light is held in Stembamachi neighborhood every other Friday. And then we have the Festival of Snow on Saturday and the Festival of Youth every Sunday. So we kind of missed the Festival of Youth, unfortunately. But I think we're definitely going to be attending the Festival of Light on Friday. And then let's see, is our girl successful in haggling? I think she is. So we're going to get some discounted food and let's see what we can order because I really want some Japanese food. We can order a matcha tea. I don't like matcha. Actually, I've tried it before, but I think it's a little bit too bitter for me. Ooh, we can order some avocado maki rolls. That sounds really nice. Some salmon maki roll is one of my favorites. We can order a lot of sushi, which is really nice. We can also order some tricolor dango, which I think is a kind of wheat, but correct me if I'm wrong. We can also order some onigiri, edamame. I kind of feel that we should go for some salmon maki roll, and then with Amy we can maybe go for something else. So Amy, you're also going to do a little bit of a hackle just because we can. Then let's see what you can order. Unfortunately, Amy isn't really successful with the hackle, so why don't we have her order the real price? And we got our little girl Aubrey some salmon, so why don't we give her, let's see, I kind of want to give her also some sushi, but maybe something different. We can give her the tuna maki, or we can give her the avocado maki roll. And I think actually the avocado maki roll sounds amazing. So let's give her this. Then let's have both of the girls sit over here and do a little bit of funny introduction. No! Oh, come on, that's so sad. She wants some food too, and she can't. That's really sad. But we can purchase some bits and baubles, so why don't we have her do that instead, because that's something for her aspiration. And because we can't order from there, we're going to have her order some cold drinks from the vending machines. And you're going to sit over here, eat your food. She's almost done eating the food, but I do want to take a nice picture of her eating her sushi, because it's looking very, very good. I could definitely go for some sushi basically any time of day. Girl, even though you're enjoying some really nice sushi, you are looking kind of angry about it. I know you're tense from the machine, but still, you can look a little bit happier. Let's see, and what can we buy? We could have bought the Mr. Wayne's Bat Bane because they're basically appearing. See if we can buy something else. Ooh, I do want to buy a snowboard actually, to be honest, because we can start snowboarding. I also want to buy some jet skis, so we're just going to basically spend all of our money getting the snowboard and the skis. Did I say jet skis? I meant skis. And then why don't we also just buy everything of one, so the potions and everything, and hopefully we still have a little bit of money left. There we go. And I also bought a second set of skis so that we can give both Amy and Aubrey some skis. I'm not 100% sure if Aubrey will actually be doing some skiing, but it's just fun to have her do a little bit of skiing. Let's see if we can get all of the items. Waiting for it. Hopefully we'll see it soon, because we did buy it, or is it in our inventory? Let's see. it should be showing off in our inventory, but if not, then we're going to be crying because that was a lot of money that I actually spent. And girl, look a little bit happier eating your food. But what we can do from the little vending machine is we can buy some soda. Ooh, melon soda is so amazing. I've had melon soda when I was living in Japan as an exchange student. And I drank a lot of melon soda because basically it was my favorite ever in Japan, or at least for drinks wise. We don't have melon soda in the Netherlands. I've been looking everywhere in the Netherlands to find some melon soda. I couldn't, which is really sad. But what we're thinking is we can do a little bit of Cupid's Cupcake, or we can do the melon soda. I'm going to do the melon soda just for nostalgia's sake. So here's your melon soda. Drink it up, girl. And oh, she still has to make her purchase. I think she's doing it now. Aubrey, what do you have to do? You have to... Ooh, she has an upset stomach, so she has to go to the toilet. Well, we do have a toilet over at the karaoke bar. So let's go over there. And unfortunately, this is an issue with Sims. We do see a lot of Sims from different places. I don't like that at all. I wish there was a mod where you can basically have the Sims stay in their own world. Unfortunately, it's not the case. So hopefully we can just interact with the people that are from these worlds, from the Malcolm Arabian world, instead of interacting with people from every other world. But let's just have her use the toilet. Let's see, maybe we can introduce ourselves to Megumi over here, who is a B-lister, but she's also from this world, and I think we already met her from the welcome wagon. So why don't we do an attempt introduction and just see if we can make a little bit of a friend with Megumi. And then in the meantime, our girl's just also getting her items stuck, apparently. Which is fun. But everything is just getting stuck. I think Sims wants to kill our Sims. What do you guys think? But let's just see if this one works. I do want to have her take a picture of her using the vending machines as well. Throughout this Let's Play, I will be doing a lot of picture taking just because I like it so much. I think it's fun to see your Sims after, like, what they're doing, and then after the Let's Play we have like this entire lookbook of what they've been doing throughout the Let's Play, changes they've made, the things they've done, just have something to look back on. Let's see, does she get this item? Yes, she does. At least we got one item. Hopefully we can get the other items as well, because it's a lot of money if we can get it back. Luckily, Amy wasn't killed. We did get all of our stuff, so now we have, let's see, we got the emergency emetic potion, we got the crawling critter powder, the neurocalming skin salve, some buzz of canister. We got two skis, so one is for Aubrey. We got the anti-atropod spray, the Mr. Wayne's Bad Bane, shooting injury balm, and then we also got a snowboard. And I will be kind of making sure that there's like a little bit of a design that suits like all of the girls. But I'm just going to set everything as the preferred items that we can use. And ooh, Megumi is set, so hopefully we can make her a little bit happier. See if we can just do a little bit of talking to her and make her a bit happier. But Aubrey is apparently really excited to meet somebody. I think she's just really excited to see somebody that's from Japan, thinking like, yes, this is Aubrey. Can you attempt an introduction? Yeah, I'm not sure if she can actually do it or not. Not sure Megumi was actually interested in our introduction. Otherwise, we'll try to attempt to introduce ourselves to her another time. But I did give all of my girlies little outfits as well, so they have like different party wears, different everyday wears. I did give them outdoor wears that suit Snowy Escape, and then I also gave them at least one party outfit that comes from Snowy Escape. So I gave Aubrey a kimono, and I gave Amy a yukata. And there is actually a difference between a kimono and yukata. For if you guys don't know, a yukata is It's similar to kimono, is a kind of kimono, I think, but it's more worn in informal meetings when you go to a festival, for example. That's when you wear a yukata. Whereas if you wear a kimono which has two cords and a yukata has one cord or board, I'm not 100% sure what the English word is. But a kimono is worn for formal meetings also, for example, when you have a funeral, that's when you wear a kimono. And Aubrey, of course, she doesn't know this, so she's just going to wear a kimono, not really knowing what the meaning is. Whereas Amy, for example, she's been living in Japan for a while. She has been living here as a kid, so she does kind of know a little bit more about the culture. So she does know that you have to wear a yukata when you go to a festival or a party where it's their party wear. And Aubrey doesn't know. It's not that she's trying to do like cultural appropriation, but she just loves to wear it and she wants to like show that she's she wants to show that she's actually trying to fit in and trying to be nice to the culture and trying to show that she respects it, but she doesn't always know what the correct word where is, so maybe Amy can help Aubrey throughout the Let's Play to learn what the correct Japanese culture is. I will also be trying to look up Japanese culture from the things that I don't know to make sure that we actually do incorporate a lot of Japanese culture in the right way. Because for me, it's really interesting. I love Japanese culture. I've studied it before in my university. I've tried to study it when I was in Japan. So if we can actually incorporate it, and if you guys like that idea to see a lot more Japanese culture in the right way presented. If you have like any things that I don't present right, also let me know in the comments below. Please correct me because it's going to be a learning experience for all of us. That's just a fun thing. I kind of want to make it a little bit of a appreciation of the Japanese culture as well. But I think that we're going to end the episode here. I hope you guys liked this first episode. It's been a little bit me introducing, talking through, showing off the characters. It's basically a standard first episode where we don't do much. I will be planning a lot more in the upcoming episodes. I will be also introducing you guys to the families of Aubrey and Amy. And if you guys have any sims that you want to see incorporated in this Let's Play, leave them on hashtag GoWhiteTownies, and I will make sure to check before each episode to see if there are sims on there and make sure that they're added to the world. But if you guys like this episode, click that little like button down below, comment what you're excited about, comment what you want to see in this series, and if there's anything that I'm not saying correctly or that I'm not doing correctly, also let me know in the comments below. If you have subscribed already, make sure to click that subscribe button to join the lovely family. And I'll see you guys on Tuesday for another video. Bye!
Don't you be afraid, everything will change. You and I, jump it